Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Noreen Rose. I'm a psychotherapist, life coach and a workshop facilitator. Today's video is going to be a quick overview on the 4 different types of attachment styles. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. So what are attachment styles? Attachment styles are what we develop with our caregivers in our formative years. Now our caregivers can be mum, dad, aunts, uncles, nannies, anybody who was primarily looking after the child when the child was young. So the 4 different types is the first type is a secure attachment. Now a secure attachment, the child would have grown up in a very safe environment where the child's need was being met, the parents were responsive, were attentive, were there, were consistent and were available to the child and their needs. And this will form a very secure bond, a safety, a trust, and a knowing that everything is okay. The second attachment style is anxious. Now, in an anxious environment, the child would have grown up with some levels of inconsistencies, where the caregiver would have been inconsistent with giving their love. So one minute they would know the parent was there, the second minute the parent wasn't there. And this would show up throughout, 1 minute hot, 1 minute cold kind of way of being. And they would either be very involved 1 minute or next they would be withdrawing. So it would be very inconsistent, and the child would have fear where they wouldn't understand whether it was safe. Was it safe? Is it okay? Is it not? Can I ask for this? Can I not? So there's a high level of inconsistency. So that's the main thing when you're looking at an anxious attachment style, is the level of consistency they had. The third attachment style is avoidant. Avoidant attachment would have been with the caregiver, where the parent or the caregiver would have been either dismissive or avoidant themselves, and the child never again felt safe for different reasons this time, where they were pretty much left to themselves to do most of the things, and because the parent was dismissive or avoidant, the child created defense mechanisms to protect themselves, where they became very self-reliant, and would do things like maybe, if they're crying, would self-soothe, or, just take care of their own needs, because their needs, again, weren't met by the caregiver. So they kind of developed a way of doing it themselves. The 4th attachment style is disorganized. Now, a disorganized attachment style is where the needs of the child were not met. It was not a safe environment for the child. Often the child would have been met with fear or some kind of trauma. Could have been a very abusive household where there was violence, drugs, sexual abuse, all sorts of things which were very, very unhealthy. So it would have been an unhealthy environment for the child to be growing up in. And the child just wouldn't feel safe and has fear of their surroundings. So those are the 4 different kinds of attachment styles in childhood. I will do other videos which will show how those attachment styles affect us later on. I hope you enjoyed that and got to understand the different types. And please follow, share, and thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.